Big old fucking eggers. Oh, the Xbox ain't even on yet. Dang. Dang. Where's my background music? It says it's playing. I wonder if OBS is just kind of not. Fuck. There we go. This needs more wood.
Access granted.
Oh man. Not bad. I got some posters I'm trying to flatten. Realized I didn't have any books or anything. Weird. Come on, dude, run this stupid thing, man. Y'all gonna change? The Rock Band Blitz is running this exploit so I can play the game, and it's taken from be like that though. What's he been up to? All right. Finally loaded. Is this? I don't know what's going on with the lighting here now. My lights, my Gobi lights aren't like loading or updating whatever. Like 2 lights that just won't change. It's pissing me off. Desk lamp small. Oh, it did change. It's just that bright, dude. All right. Background music off. Game sounds on. Let's keep rolling. Of course, I can't hear the fucking game sounds. Look, what's this one? Oh, I know. All right, one sec. Turn the monitor off. There we go. Back on. Stupid. Cool, 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 cool. Start recording. I guess technically I don't have to say the word marker, because it's just transcribing everything I say.
Here, sire, are those I spoke of. Allow me to present to kinsmen, Farron of Erebor, and also Andriel and Eridan, his companions. We succeeded in our task, and I live to tell of it, thanks only to their aid.
You are most welcome here, kinsmen, and no less so your companions, be they man, elf, or eagle. Welcome all to Nordenbad, last hall of the Longbeards in the Grey Mountains. You have returned to me, my son and my oldest friend, whom already I mourned as lost. For this, you will forever have my gratitude and the hospitality of these halls. Know that this is not something lightly given, for never before have we allowed any but our own folk to pass these gates, and no eyes have gazed upon the hidden lake of Azanzaram, save those of our close kindred. Yet for what you have done, I will gladly lay aside our ancient oath of secrecy.
We thank you, but we are seeking a servant of Mordor, a man called Agendour.
A man called
We are familiar with that
Agendour.
one. Curse his Blackheart.
He appeared before our gates some weeks past, and called us to parley, in the name of Sauron the Great, so he said.
What did he want?
Parley?
Huh, what did he want?
He demanded that we yield ourselves up to the mercy of Sauron, as if there was any mercy in the Dark Lord.
He lays claim to Nordenbad, telling us if we turn over our halls and riches without a fight, our lives will be spared, and we will be free to seek a new home elsewhere.
Of course, we would have nothing of that. When we defied him, he grew wrathful, threatening us with the fiery doom that overtook our ancestors.
Fiery doom? What did he mean by that?
I fear he may have allied himself with the dragon Orgast, who dwells in these parts. With such a beast at his command, we would have little hope of resisting him.
dragon? But could even Agendaur command the allegiance of a dragon?
Perhaps not on his own account, but if he speaks for the Dark Lord, even Orgast would think twice before offending him.
Dragons are wicked creatures, and their greed knows no bounds. Agendaur only has to name the right price.
Then would it not be best to destroy this dragon before it can be used as a weapon?
Well, destroy Orgast? If only it were that simple. The attack on Gundabad would be a peaceful stroll around the lake in comparison. If it were so easy to slay dragons, there would be many more dwarves still dwelling in these mountains.
Urgost has never taken notice of us before. We rather hoped it would stay that way.
They say it does not pay to leave a live dragon out of your calculations if you live near one.
And we cannot allow Agendaur to gain such a powerful ally.
Agreed. Where can we find Urgost?
You do not lack for courage, I will grant you. Yet we know not where the dragon dwells. No dwarf has discovered his lair and lived to tell of it.
Perhaps Radagast knows this secret, or can discover it. Seems there is little that happens in Wilderland that escapes his notice.
Who is Radagast?
Radagast the Brown. He is a wizard, a master of birds and beasts. He keeps to himself mostly, but he's a decent enough sort.
Let me put a marker
long
on
as you
4
mean no
minutes.
harm to the wild
Explanation
creatures
of
he befriends.
Radagast.
He dwells within the forest of Mirkwood, away to the south. Perhaps your companion Belaram would know where to find him, for it is said that Radagast is a friend to the Lord of Eagles himself.
Much as I'd like to avoid Mirkwood, seems like it'd be worth our time to speak to this wizard.
Indeed. But before you set out, please accept a token of our gratitude. Seek out my steward Galar. I have instructed him to open our vaults to you. I believe you may find something within that will be of service in the days ahead.
Ah, you must be that ranger I've been hearing about. Word of you has spread like a beard on fire. I'm pleased to meet anyone who strikes a blow against the enemy. And I hear you struck a very hard blow indeed. So, how can I help you today?
Need my shit fixed.
So you're the Dunedain Ranger, eh? I can't see what all the fuss is about. I suppose you're tougher than you look, though I heard you had a dwarf helping you. Are you here to buy something? I've an excellent stock of the best Northernbad craftwork, so speak up. Time's a wasting.
Goran sent me to you. He said I should speak to you to receive a token of his gratitude.
Yes, yes. He may have mentioned it to me. It was rather too generous.
I like how the lightning
Not that I don't appreciate what you did.
hammer shows
but how
up
does he
in the
expect me to
cutscenes.
increase our wealth by giving our best work away? Well, here you go. Take your pick.
I think that's pretty cool. Put a marker on this at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. There's a choice of reward is like what you get from a lot of these quests. But they're never like the best things because like they're really good. Don't get me wrong, they're really good. But they aren't set items. And since they aren't set items, they give you extra bonuses. But that's a good increase right there. These greaves I got, once I get 22 stamina, very valuable. A lot of extra. Well, 1 dexterity. That'll be useful. Alright, what does this guy have? What is battlement set? Just a bunch of fucking armor. What's that? Chance of power orb plus 9%. Let's see. One-handed weapons are starting to get into the 120 to 180 range. Current is Stronghold pants would give me plus 3 stamina. And now I've got marksman pants. They're giving me 14 dex. So I'll keep the 14 dex, please, and thank you. I didn't see anything else that was stronghold. That sucks. Looking for that stronghold. Here's just gonna go in ahead and drop in stone lightning. Fuck damn. There's a good marker there at 9 minutes and 50 seconds of me using the stones, socketing it in. Got more stones. Maybe just give it fire damage. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a marker on that at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. The when you have enchanted weapons, they like pulsate with enchantedness. So like the fire is pulsating, and the axe is too. Oh, I have no health potions. Again, like I'm always out of health potions. Always. Glad it came down into.
It is clear the folk of Nordenbad take pride in their work.
I just stopped to listen to him say that. I'm gonna put a marker on that at 12 minutes. Pausing to like do the inspection thing there. And it's kind of pointless, like each yeah there.
I can't believe what I've heard. You're actually setting out to find the dragon? We spent many long years trying not to be found by one.
Yeah.
Ah, but then the three of you did walk into Mount Gundabad alone, and you lived to tell the tale. So if anyone has a chance against Urgost, it might be you. Ordinarily, I'd be dead set against
Yeah, I mean...
piling up a dragon. It seems Agendour has already done that. So I'll just wish you luck and let it go at that.
Until next we meet. Who would have guessed that such a place still existed in these mountains?
Yeah, another marker at 13 minutes, 15, 10 seconds, somewhere in there, where it's like another one of those inspection. It just, they say, fuck all.
Mirkwood is a place I prefer to fly over, not into, but we are ready to go.
Radagast is a good friend of yours?
The Brown Wizard has been a close friend of the Eagles since he first came to Middle-earth and settled into the forest that is now called Mirkwood, even before it came to have that dark name. That was long before I was born, but I have visited with him many times in his home at Rosgobel when I would bring him news from afar. But I have not seen him since he abandoned Rosgobel.
Why would he abandon his home?
He was gone from his home before I could ask. But there has been a growing threat and darkness in the south of Mirkwood. I believe Rosgobel is no longer safe, even for a wizard. But fear not. I know Radagast's favorite places in the north of Mirkwood. We will find him, or I will bring you to a place you are likely to find him at the very least.
Then we must travel to Mirkwood.
We will be ready.
Marker at 14 minutes 35 seconds. As I'm talking to Belleram there is a moment where the lightning sort of pulsates and it looks like lightning crotch. Like, stupid joke that just popped into my head, but I don't know, maybe I'll put it in the video. You tell me he just Wile E. Coyotes that?
Seeking the wizard. No one can help him now. And no one can help you.
Oh, you have boss fight at the beginning of the challenge. I have no arrows. That's cool.
I have no more.
Do you fear to face the war? Let's see if you can take me!
The dwarf is down! Quickly, help him!
It's that one guy from Bandcamp. I love that fucking name. Damn, you always want to play this game. Just online play it. No, it doesn't. I don't know about the Xbox version though. I doubt it. It's EA. It was EA from 2011, so I doubt they made it peer-to-peer. I know the PC version, I think you have to use like a VPN, like a Hamachi or something like that. But you can't buy it on Steam anymore. It's a licensing right now. I'm playing this on the 360. And I'm playing it on a modded 360 at that. So, yeah, that's how it's But this one doesn't play like the other Lord of the Rings games and stuff. This is very light RPG. And it's just a little bit of a, I don't want to call it boring. Just playing Operation Raccoon City, sweet. The game is just this game is kind of bland. But like, it's a good bland. You know, I played Operation Raccoon City maybe for like 2 hours when that game
Well done, my friends.
And that's all.
That one will spread his veil of lies no more. Yet I fear this was no chance meeting. If Wolfram was here, it could mean trouble for Radagast.
How far are we from the wizard's dwelling?
It is difficult to say for certain. Even the eyes of an eagle cannot pierce the interwoven boughs.
I'm not really into Resident Evil games.
Clearings are few in this world.
Like at all. Like any of them. It's just none of it interests
We'll
me.
continue the search on foot.
So
Should we look
Operation
for the
Raccoon City wasn't doing anything for me.
No,
either.
I must find my
even with it.
companions. They are probably worried about me. Together, we will keep watch from above. Radagast has many friends among the birds of Mirkwood. If you find him, he can send a message to us easily enough.
Very well, but be careful. There may be more of these fell beasts around.
I don't like the look of this Mirkwood. I wish our path would have led us elsewhere.
Why would Radagast ruin such a place?
They say that Mirkwood was not always like this. It was fair enough before the shadow of the Dark Lord fell over it.
That shadow lies here still.
Yeah, I think you can fight the spiders now. Orcs, yeah. I think the spiders are in this one. I remember the spiders giving me like the heebie-jeebies as a kid.
That's done it. Now the whole province will hear.
Let's go. The warg that one hears is worse than the orc that one fears.
True, but where the warg howls, there often the orc prowls.
I'm gonna put a marker at that one on 19 minutes and it's like 50 seconds or so. They start saying like orc, the warg that one hears, worse than the orc one fears, something like that.
A brother ranger has left us
reminds
some
me of, like,
supplies.
He who smelt it dealt it. This is one game I regret never getting when you were younger. Yeah, everyone that I've showed this game to actually has enjoyed it when they play it, because it's a really weird feeling to play a game that is so mid, that is so fun at the same time.
Be watchful.
But like, there's so many things in this game that aren't like fully polished. Like, it's all just kind of janky. Oh shit. But it's also just like chill. You don't have to like think. And you're just kind of going through like the Lord of the Rings lore at the same time as the Fellowship's going. So like there's that thread that you can kind of latch onto. There's nothing in like super in depth with the story at all. But you know you're going after like a guy who's allied with Sauron. So it's like it hits all the neurons. It hits all the spots that it needs to, and it doesn't do anything great.
Face a Dunedain now!
And I'm gonna be yapping more and more about that while we're explaining it to you, because my like YouTube process for writing reviews is my microphone that I'm talking to you on is also being recorded, and then we'll go through AI transcriptions to kind of help me get my notes together, so I don't have to be taking notes while I play. So if I make it markers with the file, I say give a timestamp. Helps me turn videos around really quick, while still keeping my own personality. You do get to pick what character you're going to play as, and you can swap characters between chapters anytime. Or if you just quit out to the main menu, you can swap characters at any time. And the characters you swap to will also retain like the level up experience and all that. So you're never like switching to the wizard or whatever, and she's a low level. Just kind of nice. I started playing as the dwarf at first for the first like hour or so, and then I got really bored because he's just kind of like one note with his abilities and stuff. It's fine. It's just like, I wanted to do dual wielding, and I wanted to be able to have like really insanely strong bow attacks, and the ranger scales more with dexterity, which scales with bow attacks.
Can't take much more.
And I know that you can like crazy outscale the damage with the ranger bow attacks in the late game. So but pretty soon I'm gonna get a respec token and just completely respec over into dexterity. Jesus. You're down. You're down. I'm down.
There are still foes to defeat.
Dude, lady, come on. Put a marker on that death at 25 minutes. Let's do this all again.
An encampment of orcs.
Be watchful. The wargs have given away our presence.
It's an ambush.
They seek cover in the undergrowth.
We need cover from their arrows. Need more time.
Yeah, there's no combos in this game, by the way. So, like, I know that everything I'm saying is, like, making it sound worse, and, like, why would you play it? But it's still enjoyable. I promise, it's still enjoyable. But there's no combos. You just mash the X button.
Do you fear to face the wall?
Until a little yellow triangle appears over your head. Occasionally, you'll hold the trigger and then press one of the face buttons in order to do power. But that, you're not very.
Can't take much more. Look over there. They've cleared a path out of here. The dwarf has fallen. Aid him.
We need your help to win this battle.
Much appreciated, friend.
3,000 damage. See, 3,000 damage with that bow attack versus like a couple 200 hits. Sword is crazy.
Get up, friend. We still have need of
I think
you.
my next time at the shop, I'll expect. they're down. We don't need to call it in.
Rescue our companions! Quickly!
Oh, fuck. If I can go into evasion.
I thought elves were meant to have long
Sick.
lives.
Sorry to put you through that bother, my friend.
Running back.
Sometimes it's fine to play a chill game. I don't always like games where I have to think so much, especially after working 8-hour shift. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, really, like, that whole fight right there was just me mashing the X button, dodge rolling. When I saw their attacks coming. When it comes to, like, the gearing, too. Oh, hey, look. Got a new marksman helmet with a lot more armor. That's gonna help me out. The gear is just, like, real simple, too. That's, like, my favorite part is, like, as you're playing, you'll just get these gear pieces, and, like, all you get is armor says value is the gold value, you sell it, the armor rating, and then the durability stat. And then there's, like, set items. So this is a stalker set. You get like multiple of them. There's the bonuses you get. That's it. There's no like complicated stats or anything. And you're like constantly getting new gear. So like if I do stock, I could do these stalker boots with, what was the stalker? Stalker gloves, which would give me +5 crit damage. But I would lose marksman, which is giving me 14 dex. It's like 14 dex.
What are these things?
Eggs. Insect eggs, maybe.
But so many. And so large.
Yes, spiders, guys, spiders.
A troll! Be careful!
Yeah, like I've heard a lot of people enjoying Requiem. Like I said, I'm not super into. I'm not really into Resident Evil at all. I haven't played a single one since Resident Evil 5. I think I played 6. I hear you on the whole like stressing. That's why I don't play a lot of games that are. I tried playing the Dead Space remake. And I was like, I don't need this in my life when I'm about to fall asleep.
You're no match for me!
No enemy missile.
I think my god has a. Ooh, captain's gloves. What do these have? Alliance? No, thank you. Yeah, see, between chapters, you can press. I can just press the Y button right now. Swap characters. I remember there being like a bug if you swap characters at like certain points where you would just lose progress, or it would just like freak the fuck out, and like checkpoints would be all acting weird. That's like the story of this game for me is I've played this game like 4 fucking times and I've never beaten it because it always bugs out on me. Also, I hate spiders. I just fucking hate games.
Giant spiders!
Yeah, giant spiders. I would like to shoot them before they get near me. Thank you very much.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
That's alright. Slash him.
Need more time.
I don't know what the deal is with this game being so stingy about health boxes. I'm always out of health. What's a you said you were playing Raccoon City. What's like another game from the 360 era, PlayStation 3 era, whatever, that you played recently that you really enjoyed? I'm always looking for games to add to my list of reviews. The whole point of this channel is to just play a bunch of stuff.
Down with you,
Videos.
vermin!
Take cover within this sphere of light.
Sure. Thanks, Boo.
Fight me if you dare!
No hit, fucking hit, like feedback. Just get freaking destroyed.
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Yeah, shield us from the spiders, arrows, and bolts. Thanks, lady. I leveled up. I need more stamina. How much stamina do I need? Oh. 25? Great. I will not be getting to 25 any fucking soon. Those are 8s. I need stamina. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. Go around. The song's been stuck in my head. The entire fucking day. Hold more arrow. I just need to find more.
Enemy archers on the high ground!
I can't do that. I have no more.
Pop me with that. You can use this guy is just. I got a health box. No arrows left. Oh man. Wonder what's on my list to play after this game. I haven't looked at my list in a long time. I need to go out there and find the ISO. Whatever it might be. I thought the whole point was we weren't going to Radagast's home. Did I fucking crash out on that? And then a big spider comes climbing around.
This must be Radagast's home.
It looks peaceful enough.
Then what did the sorcerer mean when he said we were too late?
Big
Perhaps
boy.
he was only trying to discourage us.
Big boy. I wonder if I should make like an arachnophobia. Yo, in my notes, I know you're reading this GPT transcription process. You should put this in my notes that I probably want to do a arachnophobia warning. But I'm not sure. I probably will. Just that's what I myself.
Here, my friends. Gather to the healing light.
Fighters especially. I think that phobia is not happening as much as other parts of it. Oh, there's more spiders.
I'm out.
Over there. Is that a staff on the ground?
That's right, you can signal your allies to attack. I haven't used the D-pad. Oh, that was a really great, cutscene there, guys. Chapters. Really great. Give me an establishing shot.
We must find him before the orcs do.
Invisible walls. Alright, what else? don't have the stamina. I think the one helmet I have right now.
Raise a ranger now!
Didn't do the execution. Oh, this could be good.
Take cover within this sphere of light.
What happened to the sphere?
I've run out.
I'm gonna put a marker on that. 44 minutes and 15 seconds. It's just good. Like cleaving an enemy head. Good for when I need
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their enemies.
Great. They knocked. Actually, that's kind of interesting. The archer got knocked behind the fucking wall, so I can't hit him. Where did I put that marker at? 4450. I'm gonna put a marker on that at 46 minutes and 50 seconds. That is just the
There are many spider tracks leading deeper into the woods. It appears as if they were dragging something. I fear it could be Radagast, but whether he was living or dead, I cannot say.
Great, more spiders. About to be. 4 reflect, protection, 35 arm.
I see movement in the trees.
They're in the trees, man. They're in the trees.
Let's see if you can take me.
Must push on through this marsh. Time.
Giant spider.
Now!
Also
Ranger
love
has
how
fallen.
little
Aid him.
health potions have been able to find. So fucking fun.
I was sure I'd met my end. It's good to be wrong.
Here, my friends, gather to this healing light. The Ranger needs help.
Take much more.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
I'm sorely hurt.
Ooh, level up. That'll give me enough. Okay, so what I need is
Webs are available.
I want to get to this. That heavy shot and the headshots. Select the default response each time. Okay. I'm gonna buy. See if there's good sometime. Not one time. Let's return to Nordenbad. It's almost. Yeah, I think I'll do my shopping and then go. So let's see, sell this, sell this guy, these guys, because I don't think stalker I keep. Let's have stalker. I think I do. So I could have 100, almost 100 less armor. Get a stalker combo, and then also. Marksman's cracked. Crossbows and give that. Sell off things. Dragon Horde. What's this achievement for? That's 25,000 gold coins. Just call it coin. Ditch all that extra shit. Sell unusable items, which for some reason you have to hit twice. Still don't know why. Battleman, adamant. Still the same stuff as well. Didn't expect to find anything. Two hands. I shouldn't expect it. That's 3 strength. Should look at my. Actually, good point. Does what are my rings? It's 3 stamina. I need that stamina on top of me. There's a room. All right. I am definitely gonna call it there though for the night. get the transcript processing while I work on a thumbnail for the video. Actually, sounds like a good way to cap off. If you're out there, thanks for tuning in. See ya.